Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. The opener of the final series of the year between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Texas hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Full count now. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter, as he'll force him to throw another one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one sent foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate. to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
A ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Lazar is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the run will cross to make this a 1-0 Yankee lead.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Andujar, base runner at first with 1 out. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Now a move over to first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the 7th or 8th. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5. I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Lays off 2-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 4 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Here it comes now to Andrus. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Arlington. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 18 homers and 71 runs batted in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two-0 count. The pitch. Runner goes for second. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana moves over. Two gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Sanchez stands at second with two gone. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 4. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Still even at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. So a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible. But that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We've played 2 full. It's the Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. LeMahieu gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Another full count offering on its way. Fouled off. Slapped hard the opposite way. Santana is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Fastball just inside.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The 3-2 one more time. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Once again, a 3-2. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Stepping in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Cabrera is under it. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Striding into the box, Nolan Fontana as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Mathis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. One and two to the Rangers catcher. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Gregorius into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 3 and the Rangers nothing. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off with the Yankees.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One and one the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1.
Three balls.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Line to the right side. Santana is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Oh, and he misses it. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Voigt stands at first with one out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mazara's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Voigt is on his way home. He comes across to score as they move on top 4-0.
Now batting, second baseman.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up, and if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Here comes the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he's called out on a close play at third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now batting,
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Rangers skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Adrian Sampson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rangers nothing. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Stanton on the run. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The batter, number 1.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Nomar Mazara, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Chu at second with 2 down. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And that's a sight you don't want to see. Dead last in the AL in that category. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Oh-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pitch on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
In now, Nolan Fontana. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside. Ball one. Ball two now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Mazzara is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So striding in, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
2 away now in the Yankees' sixth, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Now the 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Swing and a liner. A dive, and he knocks it down. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in to try it again, Jeff Mathis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, Danny Santana.
Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And the 2-1.
Nope.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So stepping in, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. 2 out with the man at first. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for the Rangers, the left fielder, Joey.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chu on second. Andrus at first. 2 out in the inning. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. the next 3-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Rangers leave a pair. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Welcome back to Arlington. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Mathis. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
The right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
3-0 to him now. Had the green light, 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Popped him up. Wisdom camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Yanks lead 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Jay Happ gets the call from
Now
the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 34, Jay Happ.
Digging in, Nomar Mazara. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now as Dribble Cabrera. 0-1 the count. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Ready on 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Voit over to his left, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers set down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jesse Chavez has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Jesse Chavez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there.
Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gallo will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
So digging in now, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball and off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Set to deliver on 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Nolan Fontana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
This is flared out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. On the ground to third. Andujar's got it. On to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Matt Bush enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Miguel Andujar.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? 3rd knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Andujar on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A 1 pitch on its way. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Digging in, Torres. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
The 2-0 on the way. In the air out toward right field. Santana is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Digging in once again, Elvis Andrus. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Popped him up. Voit has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Texas down to their final strike in this one. And he fouls this one off. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Nomar Mazara would be next. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Yanks with their 105th win, best in the division. Luis Severino earns win number 15 on the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jason Hamill couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Jay Happ takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.